What's going on, guys? Bob, how are you tonight? Dathan, driving to work, but he's listening. Ohio's in here. What's going on? The 8 o'clock start time's got me really scrambling, but I did better than I usually do. 8:03, 8 o'clock ish. 7:11. What's going on? Gus, how are you? I would have had a train running, but I forgot that I left my other train on the tracks, and it just came around and bumped into the front of the other train, so I gotta get it off the tracks real quick. Literally says Happy Wednesday. He's still a day behind. Doc, what's going on? Dawn, how are you? As soon as I grab this engine off, we'll be good to go. All right, I got it. Can you guys hear me all right? All right, we got the upper loop going. What'd I miss? Chad Trains, what's going on? Big Rich was about to head outside and smoke a cigar. Rich, go out and smoke a cigar and bring your phone. You can watch from your phone. I got something else that I haven't ran in a while, guys. We'll see if you like it. Doc's heading to Manhattan for work tomorrow. Tim, what's going on? He's taking a box truck to New York. That sounds. I've never been to New York, but from what I hear, that sounds like that might be interesting, Doc. Dathan saying hit the like button. Appreciate that. Yeah, Ohio, I hear you on that. I mean, we got a couple nice days there, and now we're back to this cold weather, which kind of sucks. Not a fan of it. Tim said somebody was trying to make him spend some money today, and it wasn't Wild Mary. I'm going to try doing something that I haven't done yet, guys. I mean, it might be easy to do, but I'm going to try running two MTH engines lashed up. So Never tried this before, so it might be interesting. What's going on, Chooch? How's everybody's week so far this week? Everybody doing all right? Yeah, Gus. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like tomorrow, but the past 2 days we had like 60-degree nice weather, and now we're back to it's like 30 out and windy. Nickel plate Dave, how you doing? I hope so, Doc. I never tried this before, so all right, Tim. So you're trying pretty much telling me it's probably not going to work. Yeah, Rich, we're not lucky like you. I mean, we don't get that nice weather. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. Hi, I'm kind of agreeing with you on this one. For some reason, this past week, the time change has actually been not that it's been rough for me, like waking up or anything, but I feel like the days, like my work days, just feel like they're just taking forever. I got the remote, Doc. I don't have the app, so hopefully it's not as bad as you guys are saying it's going to be, or maybe we won't be doing that. Well, you guys out in California got the nice weather, 82 degrees, but it feels like it's 100. It's Flag Cat. What's going on? It's like 30 degrees here. I might have to find out a different way to this isolated rail on my bottom loop. It does not seem like a lot of engines like it, unfortunately. All right, Doc. App tends to be more reliable for lash up, so it sounds like I'm gonna have a hard time with this lash up. Here we go. Rich is ready for York, boys. Bob's got 75 degrees. What's up, guys? What's up, Newt? Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Nick, how are you? I don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat. If this is your first time, welcome. Rose, Joel, how are you tonight? All right, Doc. Do I have to start both of the engines up to start the Lash up? Roscoe is asking if anybody is going to the Harrisburg show this weekend. Rich is saying, how do you feel about those E8 on your layout? Not too big. Actually, Rich, I think like the earlier ones like I have, they do 036. So, I mean, Doc got his hotel registered for York, and he put his vacation days in, so he's ready to go. Nick, I appreciate that. That's kind of what this kind of start. Well, I've always wanted a layout, so I don't even know where to start at on this. Go to menu, I'm guessing. Create Lash up. This is actually pretty easy so far. Hold on. Do I gotta name it? Dell, what's up? Newt's looking forward to meeting Rich, so am I. Do I gotta actually name this? All right, guys, I'm in the name it now. I don't know how to get back. Oh, come on, Dell. How do I enter it, Doc? The menu button doesn't work, guys. Is there like an enter button on this remote? I just messed it up. Scroll all the way down to the D on the Navy screen on the thumbnail and press the thumbnail. So the D is enter. Would have never have known that.
Have the inspector check that out.
Thanks for that, Tim. It seems like it's working. I'm trying to do a lash up here, guys. Rich. All right, let's see if it works. All right, boys, we're off. I know, dog. If you guys wouldn't have told me that D, I would have never have guessed that because that's kind of a weird thing for an enter button. But so far, the lash up's working. We'll find out if we got any wrecks. Let me try to let that camera down a little bit farther for you. Literally, that's the first time I've ever tried that. I didn't think that would actually work, but it actually was very simple. We'll find out like 10 minutes in if like I have a whole everything just starts falling off the tracks or something. But so far, seems to be working all right. No, Tim, this is just my laptop camera. That's why it's kind of not the best quality, but pretty cool though. It's working pretty good. Caboose, welcome to the stream. I don't know if this is your first time, but this is all O gauge. This is always risky when you're doing this, boys. It's just setting up for an issue. Uncle Salty's in the chat. I was just talking to him earlier. He got all his York plans ready to go. Here you go. Projects. Rich is already ready to get some buildings. James, what's going on? All right, boys. Now that we got everything running, Let me go grab a beer. Hopefully nothing crashes. Keep an eye out for me. Caboose, first time, welcome. Glad to have you. Projects is working on a website right now, guys. Yeah, Nick, you're allowed to have beer on YouTube. Check these out, boys. I saw these today, and I was like, I got to get these, even though Zach's probably not here. I know, Doc. Jeremy's been MIA. I don't know if he got started working or what on the house, but I really haven't even talked to him at all lately. Salty did say he's going to do this, though. James got a big 2-rail show coming up in Chicago. I will give MTH props for that lash up. It actually went very smooth. I mean, that was my first time I've ever tried it. And it lashed right up and seems to be working pretty damn good. Salty's excited about York. Matt, what's going on? Caboose, that's pretty cool. Floyd Robbins, I don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat. Welcome. Yeah, I figured I'd throw this one together. I haven't ran the Mohawk in a while, so I figured it'd be. I know I've never ran it with these passenger cars before either, so I figured I'd just do something a little differently. James got a lot of 3 and 2-rail next week. All right, guys. For you that know MTH steam engines well, do they make like a squeaking noise from the? That's like almost doing it on purpose. Because I don't think that's a. It doesn't sound like your normal squeaking from the wheels, but it definitely got a squeak going. But it actually sounds like it should be doing it on purpose. Dude, the speed consistency on these two is like perfect too. I will say that. I don't see the couplers pulling at all. I hope Jeremy can make it down because Salty's supposed to be stopping by on his way. Floyd Robbins, welcome. I thought you were new. First time in the stream. Ohio saved me last week, guys. If he wouldn't have gave me the heads up, what's up, Zach? I got something to show you while you're here. I'm sure you probably already got them, but did you get these ones yet down there? Bass Pro Shops edition. Zach's in the house. I don't know if people can hear me or not. Thanks, Floyd. I'll move the camera around the layout here in a minute. Uh-oh, Doc must have got a new engine, a GP40. Anybody else get anything new? Any new arrivals this week? Yeah, I know, Newt. I messaged Zach about that earlier. I thought it was a good podcast. Rich, what kind of camera car are you looking for? Sleeves is in here. Rich, I totally agree with this statement. The train board got some nice cameras set up around their layout. I actually messaged them about that. Actually, they're pretty pricey. Right now, I'm just using my phone. Newt's got some new passenger cars. It sounds like a lot of people got some stuff in. Sleeves. 7-11. I mean, if it's new to you, that counts. Sleeve said he got some freight cars in. Which one do you have, Floyd? I really like the Empire Express version with the black and the chrome or aluminum. Oh, boys, look who we got here. First time I've actually seen him in a while be active. Jeremy, what's going on? Matt's got his pre-order in. We got Will in the chat. What's up, Will? Jeremy, I was just talking about you. I didn't know what was going on. I haven't heard from you in a while. I was getting a little nervous.
Did Zach see these yet?
I showed it to him. I don't know if I didn't see him comment if he's seen them or not yet. Nick, I appreciate it. Jeremy, what have you been doing? Busy at the house? How about I started the stream? I was trying to get trains running real quick for everybody and didn't realize I had that engine over there.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Luckily, it was going slow. It just bumped into each other and started pushing it backwards.
Didn't do anything to it, did it?
No.
Can't see through the forest.
I forgot I was over there. I was just trying to hurry up and get the stream started so I wasn't late. Nice, Floyd. This does not surprise me at all. Rich got like 10 more trains that just came. Here we go. We got Newt again.
It still is.
That bottom train looks like it's going a little quick for my taste.
Yeah, it is going faster than usual.
It's only going 12 miles an hour. Jeremy, if you're still in here, Dawn wants to know if you broke ground yet. Yeah, I really like these New York Central passenger cars are nice. Dave says elevated station. Jeremy's been busy with work and getting permits in line. Yeah, dude, I don't know what Rich does. Well, I know what he does for a living, but Rich, I told you if you come to my layout, which I highly doubt you're going to, you can run your trains as fast as you want. What?
Smell this.
Huh? What is it? What is it?
When I stand over here, it smells and smell like that.
The trees.
Yeah.
Lauren's claiming the trees smell weird. Interesting.
Every time I come over here, I smell it.
Jeremy, I can get it for you. I'll be there. I don't know. That sounds like it's coming from the engine for sure. B&O, welcome to the live. What's going on? I know, Doc. We got all kinds of people coming into the circle. Floyd, what kind of materials did you use to build your mountain? Well, the mountain, I kind of cheated. An old hobby shop that I used to go to, the owner since passed away. He tore a layout down, and if you look at that mountain, like the left side of it, from like where that mohawk is right now, to the left was one section. And then the smaller side to the right was the second section. So those are two pieces off of a guy's layout. And he gave them to me for free. And Lauren and I mounted it to the wall. And then she did like a transition piece in the center there. And then the tunnel, she built all that. So I don't know what it's made. I think it's made out of plaster, wasn't it? Was it plaster?
What?
The mountainside.
Yeah.
So I think
Plaster cloth.
I think he actually plaster clothed
It
all
was
that
foam behind it.
with foam underneath it. But yeah, I was lucky enough that I just happened to be at the hobby shop that day. I was just starting my layout out, and he offered it to me. Bill, what's going on? What you get rid of, Rich? Better not have been that mohawk. You got to remind. Did you order logos yet?
Did I order what?
Did you order stuff yet?
No, you never told me you wanted anything.
Well, no, I thought you were ordering stuff for your work.
Yeah, I already did that. But I can order another one because I already.
Well, I gotta order. We gotta order something. I gotta order Dell a shirt.
Oh, I might have stuff to make it one more shirt. I have a couple left. I gotta look.
For York. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? We're having crabs at York. I'll be there. Maryland blue crabs. Bill's been busy working. Uh-oh. Ohio said his wife's going to travel to York for some steamed crabs. Oh, now people are cooking breakfast at Captain Andy's campsite. We got all kinds of food going on at York. Instead of getting a hotel room, I should just throw a tent up.
Are you allowed to put a tent up there?
Yeah.
You can?
You're allowed a tent.
Why don't you just do that?
Sleeping in a tent.
This one's leaking. Yeah. You sure? No, don't pick it. Actually, you might just want to see it when it popped out. Don't pick it because I will hurt.
Ray did not, Newt. He was supposed to, but if he wants them, he's gonna have to not hurry up, but it's gonna need to be sooner than later, actually. Oh, Big Rich going with the moan on. B&O, what do they charge you to do that? And what do you do about like bathrooms and stuff? Do those stay open the whole time? Rich bought something from Ray. Floyd, does your channel have your train stuff on it? See, B&O, I didn't know that. That's not bad. I mean, I knew they had the bathrooms and stuff there, but I didn't know those were open 24/7. Floyd, I'll definitely. I can't look. I'm gonna have to look you up. Check out your channel. Wish I had 2 monitors, but I don't. Now Big Rich is thinking about camping out. We got Darren in the house. I wish you could like look at people's profiles from the chat. Now, see, I can't go like look at your video, unfortunately. I've heard a lot of people talk about Scrapple, but I have no idea what that is. Gus, from what I'm hearing, you can just stay right on the grounds, right on the fairgrounds. I know people bring their campers and stuff there. Hey, Ohio, if I had room, I would definitely have. I have a monitor on the floor over there. It's just I don't have room for it. There's Mr. Sam. Sam, you missed Jeremy. He was in here earlier. I'm gonna go at you right now, Floyd, so I don't forget. Give me 1 second, but don't get out of hand in the chat. I gotta switch screens. All right, Floyd, I found you and I subscribed to you. So now after, I'll definitely check your channel out. Ohio, is this serious? That's what it is? Guys, is this what it actually is right here? I'm gonna have to get Lauren to come to York with me and I'll have her try it. Scrapple. Huh? You don't even know what it is. What? It's what? No. Gus, I really don't know what it is, but Ohio I had it on the screen what he said it was, but Sam said he missed Jeremy terribly. Rail Chief, what's going on? What is it? Gus, I don't even think it's just a PA thing. I think it's an Eastern PA thing because I've never heard of it until people started telling me about it. It's just leftover meats, Lauren, and cornmeal. Bill said it's no worse than hot dogs. B&O said it's pretty much like Spam. Is it pretty much what Spam is? Bob said it's big in the Philly area. Rich is trying to get an RV for York. That would be fun. I think Lauren and I looked into that. Gus, that's pretty funny. Bob said it's not spam. Doc said it's 100 times better than spam, Lauren. Floyd, yes, I'm in PA. B&O said it's kind of cooked like spam, but a different taste. Tell you what, these MTH run engines hooked right up. I don't know what do these other numbers on the screen mean? The 7 and 11. Doc said you can get it at IHOP. I guarantee you the IHOP over here doesn't have it. So Bob's from Philly, but he's living in Florida. So far, everybody that's had Scrapple seems to love it. Rich, have you? I'd imagine you've flown before. That's probably a long flight though for you. I'd imagine it has to be. You got it in Somerset, PA? Here's a good definition of what Scrapple is, boys. Very interesting. Bob, were you from like Somerset area? Because if you were, you were pretty damn close to where I live. Floyd is in southern Ontario, Canada, just a little north of Lake Erie. I should have a new engine next week for the next live stream. I should have one coming in here, hopefully. You guys want me to move the camera a little bit? You want a different angle? Where do you want to go? Mill Creek's not a fan of it. He said it's in every restaurant in Delaware. Yeah, Bob, you're pretty close then. Well, your wife was close. I'm like in between Pittsburgh and Somerset. It's new to me, Sam. It was used, but new to me. Oh, we got someone from Greensburg, PA. You're like 10 minutes from where I'm at. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. Floyd's not a fan of Scrapple. He's had it either. Newt, Delaware is basically South Philly. No, Bob stays at Slippery Rock every summer. Well, my wife's from down south, and you never heard of Scrapple, did you, Lauren? Huh? You've heard of it. News to me. Yeah, come on, Sam. You know I don't buy new stuff. I buy everybody else's junk. Rich, did you get the one you were trying to buy from me? Floyd, I'm not a fan of grits either. My wife likes grits. I mean, she likes it, but she puts like 10 pounds of butter on it. So, I mean, it's not even like eating grits. It's like eating butter. Oh, yeah. Not a lot of butter. Tons of pepper, though. Rich, if you're going to York, you got to try it out. Because you're never going to get that out in California. There you go, Floyd. Slag Cat showing you some support. I'd agree with you on that, Bill. I like sausage, kibasi, and chorizo, but Scrapple. Everybody's sharing all the support in here. That's awesome. That's interesting. They call it liver mush. One contact's like being a little weird here. Nobody answered me. What camera angle do you want? There you go, Floyd. You got another one. Mohawk's a beauty. I think that's the first time I ran it on the upper loop, actually. First time it's getting run on the 072. Tunnel cam. I'm trying to figure out how to do that, Doc. Come on, dude. At least I'm not checking my phone like Ray does, or eating chips. Just sitting there, slamming a bag of chips. I can lower the camera angle a little bit, but you're probably going to start catching all the junk on my table. Yeah, Rich, I got a Lash up with MTH steamer in the front and a diesel in the back. First time I've ever did it. Oh, hi, I'll get you a better camera. We'll change camera angles. I'll try to get you a nice one with a little bit lower, looking up at the top here. Now, if I pause this camera, I don't know if it's going to mute you. Hold on. I don't know what you guys think of this one. No? Yeah, Doc, that's one thing I don't like about Restream. Like, whatever camera I start to stream with, if I, like, hide that camera, it mutes me. Even though I'm using my laptop camera. I don't know why it does that. Rich, you tell me how you want to get it made, and I'll try to get something for you there. What do you guys think of this? That would be funny, Doc. We got Aaron up in here. What's up? Ohio, I hope this is kind of what you're envisioning. I should try putting my phone on a flat and running it around the layout, but the last time I did that, it didn't work out too good. I left the Mint E8s on the track. That way it was like a nice backdrop. Rich, there's been a couple on trains lately. I think I told you. Matt, I did a really good YouTube video on it, but I'll explain it to you. I'll give you a shortened out version. All the upper loop is I took a sheet of plywood, I traced out fast track for the curve on the backside there, cut it out with the jigsaw. Then I think these are 1x1s, the posts holding it up. Cut those, attach them to the plywood with screws. And then, like, to get the block look, we sat there and wood burned all of them. And then I don't know if you want to call it the girder on the bottom half there. All that is like a flexible trim from Home Depot that was white. We glued and nailed that on, and then to make it look like the designs, all that is foam from Amazon. But it worked really good. It turned out way better than I was expecting it to turn out too. I would love to be able to run my phone around the layout. Like I love watching videos like that, but I think it's too wide. Aaron, that is true. We could do the upper loop. We can do the upper loop, no problem. It's the bottom loops that's the issue. Thanks, Floyd. I had those running last week on the live, so I took a little bit of the lazy route and left them on the layout. Radar, what's up? Radar is a huge supporter of a lot of the live streams. B&O said he is opening up a box from Trains right now. Newt wants to know what you got. Yeah, Matt, we tried to cover it. I tried to do I think it was like the first, I think I had it labeled like first upper loop expansion or something in the title, but I tried to go over everything. But I mean, I was restricted to, well, a lot of 054 would run, but uh-oh, now Aaron's getting a mohawk. Aaron, if you're getting the mohawk from that guy and you're going to meet him, I might want you to get something for me too, if he still has it. Now I can just Venmo you or PayPal you, but see, Slag Cat, my brother brought his GoPro over here, and with Restream, to do it wirelessly, you need like a certain kind of special pro account, which is like $90 a month. I'm not paying $90 a month. So it'll work if you have it connected to a USB, but to my knowledge, I do not think I can get it to work wirelessly. Or I would have one. If I could, if it worked like that, I would definitely have one. I've been trying to find an old iPhone. Yeah, let me know, Aaron, because he might even give it to you a little cheaper since you're picking it up, and then that way I won't have to worry about getting it shipped. I'll just have to. I mean, I'll see you at York if I don't see you sooner, but or I could even meet you if I have to. But I messaged him on. It's the same guy I think you're talking about. I messaged him and he never got back to me. So I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, Slag. I was bummed out about that. I was like, oh, sweet. My brother, I was like, bring it over so we can try it out. And I couldn't figure it out. It could have been operator error. Newt, Lauren would never do that. I've been messing with her, telling her I wanted to get a. I can't remember what that. Lauren, what the hell is that haircut called? I've been saying I want to get. Yeah, a skullet. If you guys haven't seen the skullet yet, look it up. Gus is streaming from a. I don't know if that's a restaurant or what it is, but that's awesome. I think B&O went silent. He hasn't said what he got yet. He must be. Rich, you're not selling that mohawk. I figure you're going to give it to me, right? Is the one that's test run Ohio? Is he giving you like a better deal on it? Cheaper? That John Deere car is. I think that thing's so sweet. $27.75. It would look pretty good with 27.27. Double heading. Just saying, Rich. He said I missed it. Was my chat not getting all the messages? Because I didn't see that. Oh, you got a K-line Woodside. Those are solid. And you got a die-cast hopper. Salty and I were just talking about those die-cast hoppers like 2 weeks ago. Saying about how nice they are. Newt. TJ, I will say, I did my first MTH lash up tonight, and it worked perfectly. Lashed up first time, and it's working great. That engine should look pretty familiar to you. Yeah, K-Line's like the best kept secret, but it's not a secret no more.
I've heard that before.
Dog, it's not a mullet, it's a skullet, so you gotta be like bald.
Here, I'll pull up a picture.
And then you're bald, and then you just leave this far down from your hair. That's it.
Oh my gosh, I know you're terrible. Oh my god. Pictures.
Yeah, slag. If you run out of space, I mean, it does.
Oh crap.
Uh-oh.
Look at this guy.
B&O got his first Woodside reefer. You're going to be hooked now, buddy. They are heavy, Rich. I will say that.
Look at this guy.
I couldn't believe how easy it was, TJ.
Right.
And so far, I mean, it looks like the pusher engine might be pushing. It looks like the diesel might be pushing a little bit, but the Scarlet is definitely interesting. If you haven't seen one, check it out. It is great. I would agree, Sly Cat. Yeah, this working really good. I just tried to throw a mixed freight together tonight for this lower level. I never know what to run. If you guys know if you guys want to see something in particular, reach out to me before the live, like maybe on like Tuesday, Wednesday. That way I get some time to prep. But if you want to see something that's in my collection, let me know and I'll run it. Because sometimes I'm always like trying to figure out what the hell to run. TJ, check these out. Bass Pro. TJ, what are all these other numbers on the remote whenever you do a lash up? The glare is horrible. I don't know how to do all this other stuff. Dawn, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. That means a lot. What a $25 donation from Dawn. Aaron, I think these cans are pretty new.
That can help pay for your TCA membership.
Thanks, Darren. I've been trying to work on fixing them things up. Oh. I just saw those today. I was like, I told Lauren, I'm gonna stop and grab some beer, and walked in and saw those sitting there. I was like, I gotta get the Bass Pros because I've seen them on TV. But yeah, I gotta get a video of those. I feel like I've been running my military stuff a lot lately, but I gotta get a close-up video of those. Dathan, I live in Western PA. Scrapple is not a thing around here, but someone did claim that they saw it in Somerset. TJ's high class.
This came from your phone thing, I guess.
He's got the bottles tonight. Chooch with the $5. Thanks, Chooch. I appreciate that, guys. It means a lot.
Oh, bush apples. What the heck's he do preserving them?
Aaron, Lauren's asking if you're preserving those 12 bush apples.
Those would have never lasted here.
Those have been gone last year for sure. Thanks again, Chooch. Thank you, Dawn. Oh, Ohio must have looked up the scarlet.
That's what I would do.
Lauren cuts hair, Ohio, and she said that's what she would do. You're going to get one, don't worry. Sooner or later.
No, we're not.
Someone's going to come in and ask for one. I can't wait to hear the story about it.
Cut off today.
Aaron's about the only person I know that still has bush apples. I would agree, Newt. The mushroom cut, people still get that haircut. We just saw those at the Home and Garden. A couple. Those are the bowl cuts. My daughter saw one for the first time. It was like a legit mushroom bowl cut. It was
Some Amish guy.
What's he doing? Zach, with some Bush Light knowledge, the apples are coming back. I'm excited for the apples are my favorite. I know.
Didn't they alternate them each year? From the apple to the peach?
I think. A lot of people like the peach. I wasn't a big fan of the peach. Appreciate it, Radar. Hit the like button. I never say that. I should say it more. Radar's throwing a hate over to Zach. Don said if he lives long enough, he thinks he'll have a natural scarlet. Slack Cat says the high and tight. All right, Rich is trying to commission you for another job, Lauren. What kind of building would it be, though, Rich?
A barn. Right?
Like you want a barn that's just the backside of it? Kind of like just the backside of my barn?
Yeah, I would think so. Building flat with that logo on that back of the barn.
Dude, I told Lauren to give me the scarlet. She said not happening. I would legit let her do it.
No, no way.
She wouldn't do it, though. Thanks, Rail Chief. Ohio came up with this one. Aaron, let me know about that, because I'm serious. If he try to talk you into getting that engine that I want off of him, maybe he'll give it to you a little cheaper if you get two of them. Zach said he still has peach and lime. I like the lime, but I drank a shitload of it on the beach, and then I was like limed out for a while. I like putting the lime with tequila. That's a good way to drink the limes. TJ, I have nothing against MTH or DCS. I will say these engines have been running for an hour and 18 minutes, and we haven't had a crash yet. Last week we almost had a major crash. That would have been horrible.
Is that what he wants as a barn?
He said, yep. I'll get her on it, Rich.
Just the backside. That's it.
He wants it like a building flat, so like pretty much take the barn and cut off 1 inch of the back of the barn.
Well, I understand that, but he only wants it to be like the backside of the barn, right? I'm not like...
Correct. The backside of the barn. I'll send you a picture, Rich, and you tell me if that's what you want. Uh-oh, Aaron said if he heard the apples are coming back out, he said he's crushing them. Slack wants me to do a mullet. I asked Lauren about doing a mullet too. She said no. I used to have a mullet when I was a kid. My dad had one and I had one.
How stupid you looked.
If I could find a picture, I would probably put it up and I would probably get. Oh, TJ said that he ruined himself for the apples. Can't have them anymore. The apples are good if you take like a shot of cinnamon whiskey and put it in the apple. That's good. Sleeves is heading out. Rich, that's what, when I first started to stream, there was a bunch of people on here saying that I was probably going to have trouble with doing a lash up off the MTH remote, and luckily it worked no problem. Exactly, Aaron. Fireball, like Yukon Jack Fire, Jack Daniels Fire, any of those. Clutch. But yeah, the first time I connected these up, I got lucky. It worked. Slack Cat said we're bringing back the 80s. I mean, that's whenever I had my mullet. It was like late 80s, early 90s. Mine was like it was a legit mullet.
Yeah.
You only seen it like one time, one picture. If I find a picture, I'll take a picture and put it in the Discord, and then you guys can all have fun with it. I didn't have a mullet in that picture. Did you grab that one from the front of the refrigerator? That beer, is it from the front of the refrigerator? The ones in the back are colder. Fireball gives Jeremy heartburn. Big Rich had a mohawk. I can honestly say I never had a mohawk. Lauren's on a Jack Daniels blackberry with lemonade kick lately, and it's quite delicious. Dawn, I've never done this, but I've heard next to impossible from what I was told. Without a cab 2, or I guess the app and the cab 3, I heard it's like a nightmare trying to set up a lash up, even with the cab 1L. I mean, the cab 2 makes it very easy. I mean, it is easy to do. I will say the DCS was very easy to do, and it worked very well. I still don't know what all the buttons on the bottom mean on the S pads, but I know the well and the whistle and the bell do. The bell on this MTH consolidation sounds solid, TJ. I don't know if you're still in here, but I'm liking it. Probably the first time I used it. The chopping is what I have a problem with, but it just sounds too weak. Slack Cat just goes straight hard. Straight out of the bottle, he says. Here you go, Jeremy. Jeremy and Sam are going at it, per usual. Aaron, I did not yet. I got to get on that. I'll probably end up missing out on them because I'm an idiot.
What, Jack Daniels?
The Jack Daniels cars. I'm a cheap ass. You guys don't know that by now, and I hate the fact that you gotta pay up front for them.
I don't see what the big deal is. You're gonna pay for them either way. whether it's right now or 2 months from now.
Dawn said the cab 3 is simple. TMCC, you have to have the book in front of you, step by step. Big Rich, what's your tequila? I'm sure you got a good one. What do you like? I like tequila. Aaron thinks he's going to get 2 of them. Which 2 are you going to get, Aaron? If I'm going to get them, I'm buying all of them. I got to keep them. I got to keep the collection going. Oh, Slackcat said don't mix it up, just straight out of the bottles. Neat. I mean, they will. They do that, Gus. Like if you do a lash up, like the head engine that has the lights on. No, my diesel engine in the back. The headlights off and the marker lights are off. Darren, I think they're all available for pre-order still. Nothing wrong with that either, Newt. Yeah, see the tail engine coming up has the marker lights off, the headlights are off. And I don't think this one has lights in the back, so. Yeah, there's no like red lights in the back, so it's just the back engine's just all blacked out. Darren, they do. I mean, last time I checked, they had some left. Dawn, that's a solid one to get. Aaron's going with the fire and the apple. Now you guys got me wondering. I got to go to Mecca's website and see if they still have them. If Lauren was a good wife, she would just go pre-order them for me for Father's Day. She just looked over here pretty quickly. Give me the stand. She was the ultimate train wife. Her luck. I won't tell her I pre-ordered them, and I'll go buy them, and then she'll buy them, and we'll have 2 sets. We'll have 2 sets. They're still, to my knowledge, they're all still here, boys. You can still get them. The Jack Daniel's Fire one it looks fire. It looks fire. The Apple one, I feel like, is going to look really good. They're all going to look really good. Might as well just get them all. Ohio's right. They're still all available as of right now. The Jack Daniel's Woodside Reefer is rich. Darren, did you get one? Did you put one in? I wonder if Mecca's going to run any pup trailers. The fire one does look sharp, Dawn. They're probably all going to be really good. I just hope that like that gold isn't too gold on the apple and honey. All right, Floyd. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Ohio, I don't need that many. I just want one set. One set's good enough for me. Rich, you better not have bought that on eBay, and you probably stole the one I was looking at. You better not have took the one that I wanted. Here you go, Rich. Anthony told me I need to try to be a little bit quieter. Can you guys hear me good when I talk? Or do I sound loud because he's saying I'm too loud? Look who it is. Sam, I hope there is. I haven't seen any yet. Have any of you guys seen any pup trailer announcements? Rich, too bad you weren't coming in early with Salty. You could come hang out at the layout with us. Uh-oh, we got George. What's going on, George? I'm pretty sure I broke this gimbal mount. I don't think it's supposed to look like this. Broke this thing, I broke this a couple streams ago. Gotta try gluing it back up. Everybody's giving Ray some shout outs. And George. Oh, I know, dude. He'd be there for sure. Yeah, Sam, what's you got? Moan on? Lark, it's funny you say that. Everybody says, they say that to me, actually, after they meet me. They're like, I don't think you're mad at all. And I ran trains at the Ford Pitt Home and Garden Show. That's what a couple of the guys were saying to me. Which, by the way, I had a blast. That was a ton of fun. I want to see what these custom runs are. I bet one's a moan on. Now I gotta go look, Sam. Mr. McMuffin. Oh. I think I see one of them. It's a solid custom run. It's pretty cool looking. What's the second one? The PBQ one? Oh, those are already out. I don't know where the other custom run is. I see the one that Sam's talking about. The Estes. Is he? That Studebaker one's pretty cool. Sam, what was the second one? I'm guessing the one's the Estes, but I don't see the second one. Don, I posted a video on YouTube. I ended up bringing the New York Central, Niagara, and the Erie E8s. George, what do you want me to explain? Oh, here we go, guys. B&O got his first Woodside reefer. Said it looks great on the layout, and now he's going to need more of them. That's typically what happens. Ask about anybody in the chat. I don't know if Doc's still in here or not, but he wanted a tunnel view. That's not going to be an easy. I got to figure out how I could do a tunnel view. Especially because my Clarkson. Yeah, he's hooked Newt. Woodside reefers are. All right, guys. So George wants me to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of the Ford Pit high railers display at the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. So the show started on. Lauren's telling me to be quiet because I'm talking too loud. Friday, which I don't remember what the date was on that. It was started on Friday, which is the first day I went down there. And I think I asked Dan what the size of the layout was. And he told me it was like 50 by 50. It was. What was that? Well, it was pretty close. 50 by 50. And then they had a big section in the middle there to like stage your trains and stuff, which was pretty cool. They get invited down to the Home and Garden Show to do that every year because the guy that created it, the show, was a big train guy. So he always wants to see trains running around at the show, or he wanted to see trains at the show running around. So they run trains from the time the show starts on that Friday until the show ends on the Sunday coming up. And a bunch of different guys go down there. and like rotate in and out to keep trains running the entire show. And then they also set up the kids area too, and it's just a real nice setup that they do. Yeah, the John DeSantis collection, which everybody's heard about. And Nick did a really good video of that collection. But yeah, I got invited to go down and run trains, and it was the biggest layout I've ever ran on before. It was a lot of fun. The guys are real nice. And they have 4 main lines, and then they kind of like try to schedule it so that so they have like 4 people there at all times, and then like in the morning time there'll be 4 people running, and then the people come in the evening, they kind of like switch off. But they do a really good job. I mean, it's impressive that the setup that they do and how big of a modular layout they put up. And that's what I was asking Dan. Dan's like the guy that runs the club, the 4 pit high railers, and I was like, where do you put all these modules? Because there's a lot of stuff there. I think it takes them I think they said they started setting up in the morning and didn't get done till like 3 or 4, so it's like 8 hours of setup. But if you didn't see the video, check out the video. It's really nice. You sound like me being there. That's what I do. I go lay in bed and then start looking on eBay. But I had a really good time. Yeah, dude, he's hooked. Gus, have you seen it, or have you just seen it online? I was supposed to see it in person this year, but unfortunately we got a bad snowstorm and I never got to see it. This might pause for a minute because the sound, but I don't want to move his camera all around real violently. No problem, George. Like I said, I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, Gus, go check out PGH Train Fanatic. He did a really good video of that. I mean, I didn't even show the show at all at Ohio. Lauren and Mia were walking around, and they actually built a house inside the convention center. So they had like a full blown house inside the convention center. It's crazy. I didn't even get to walk around. Oh, Gus, that's pretty cool. Lauren did a little bit more work on the lake, guys. I got some videos coming up with actually some scenery. So hopefully you guys, I know you've been asking for it. Hopefully you can see she put some like dirt around the edge of the lake, some cattails, glued the fish in, put some moss in. I think it's pretty much ready to get poured. And I think she did all the glue on all the grass and everything too. Got the little cabin over there. Yeah, Darren, it was that layout. That's the first time. I was actually really impressed with how far the Cab 2 like reaches the Lionel Legacy base, because there was times where I was probably on the far end of the layout, which is probably 50 to 60 feet, and it still connects perfectly fine. Like it's crazy. Oh, Newt just came through with some track. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, George. I mean, I watched Nick's video of it to see like what it was all about and everything, and it's crazy how much stuff's there. Rich is going to be planting some trees tonight. Newt said he got all that for $50. It was funny because at the end of the show, I got there like I got there at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I don't think I left there till like 7 or 7:30 at night. And a couple of the guys are like, "Oh, are you coming back tomorrow?" I was like, I can't come back tomorrow. And then they were trying to talk me into coming back and leaving my trains. Like, you don't have to bring your trains home. You can leave them here, and just when you come back, they'll be sitting ready for you. But very, very good group of guys. And I know a lot of people say about like the older generation and the younger generation. Well, I was probably the youngest there, probably by a while in the morning, and we all got along fine. It was great. I mean, I just like listening to people's stories too. It's always funny listening to and fun. I always get enjoyment out of listening to stories and. It's one thing I always find interesting is like listening to people like that experience things and like seen steam engines and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm talking about. I know we can go see them on excursions and stuff, but I'm saying like on the daily, it's always interesting to me of all the stuff that they saw, and it's crazy. I had to lube all these passenger cars up before the live. I put them on the tracks and was moving them around, and they were a little squeaky. Seem really good now. Rich is trying to buy the track off of you, Newt. And Newt wants to come to see the collection, George. I think Lauren did a pretty good job with my idea of what I wanted. It looks pretty awesome. I still think I got a couple more videos I'm going to post up since tomorrow's Friday. The show's ending on Sunday. I've been trying to post reels and videos all week of it, so I think I got like 2 more to put up. Here you go, Rich. I should hit you up on that many projects and take my fast track out and put all that Atlas down, but I think Lauren would probably kill me. Huh? If I take all my fast track out. And put Atlas down instead. It's funny because my kids who like really don't, I mean, they know, but after they saw the track up on the upper loop, they're like, why didn't you buy, why does the other layout look like that and this track looks like this? They notice it. I know, George. Newt's getting kind of famous for his characters, his ChatGPT skills. He always comes up with some good ones. Big Rich said he needs some building flats. I think many projects is going to be your go-to, Rich. If you go on Instagram, which I'm sure you've seen it, but go check out his stuff. Really, he got some really awesome stuff. Bought a lot of track and pulled an audible. Sounds like Newt's making something. Hopefully it's not a me, Newt, but I'm sure it probably is. I can't look on Instagram right now, so. Rich, his name is, I'm pretty sure his Instagram name is the same as what it is on YouTube, but I need to find out a way to condense your name. But put your put your Instagram tag up. Literally many projects. So it sounds like Nude got a picture of me on Instagram with a skullet. Oh my God. Oh my Nude. You could have at least made it a character, not made it like that, because people probably actually think I got my hair cut like that now. Oh my gosh. I wonder how many messages I'm going to get about that. He said, get on Insta. Lauren just showed me. I look like Joe Dierte. Ryan, what road name is that Aerotrain you ran a while back? I gotta go look for you. Give me 1 second. Ryan, it's 1000. It's a PS2, I think 5 volt. It's an older one. He's gotten me a couple of times, but that might be by far the worst one. I don't mind the characters, but that one there, people are going to think I cut my hair like that. Ryan, did you get one? If it wasn't for Zach, I probably would never even have done this. I would probably never have done a live stream, or probably even showed myself on any social medias. He kind of talked me into it. Yeah, you gotta watch though. Ryan, I'll get it out and throw it on the layout. You might have to tell me how to do it. I'm not real good with DCS. I know I think it says something about Pittsburgh on mine. I see a bribe here. Let me go. Let me go grab it. I can grab it. Let me back up this. We can throw it on here and see what it says. No, I can do it, Ryan. It's not a big deal. I don't have nothing running on my inner loop right now anyways. Let me just back this engine up a little bit. This thing. These E8s really irritate me. All right, Ryan, hopefully you're still here. Let me stop these trains. I'm not getting the entire Aerotrain out, guys. I'm just going to get the engine out. I'm cheating a little bit. Is yours 1,000 too, Ryan? Because if it is, it should. How many cards did you get? I think it comes with the engine and 3 cars. Jeremy, I don't have any C&O. We got a problem there. All right, let me grab this camera. It's going to probably mute again real quick. And I'm going to move it over to the engine. All right. Newt. All right, let me move this mic over to the engine.
Going to the register, rope and sign out. See you next trip. Out.
All right, Ryan, you're going to tell me how to do the announcements. Lou said his layout is clear and has no idea what to put out. So if I just hit the PFA button,
Deep casserole. Sandwiches. Salad. Dessert. Hungry yet? Visit Carter Review.
Now arriving at track number 1 from Pittsburgh. Trainer 74, the Virginia.
Welcome to Harrisburg.
Enjoy your stay.
can you guys hear the engine?
Empty road. We're committed to making you smile.
Attention new Aerotrain making stops east to west from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia daily.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
I moved the audio over to the phone to see if you could pick up the engine. Was it not good? Sam, I'm not texting. I'm trying to figure out how to use the PFAs on this on this engine because I don't know how to do it. Yeah, Ryan, mine just says something about Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. Does the direction button keep you going through the PFAs? No, if I hit is it the direction button that cycles the PFAs?
Refrigeration units are at a good temperature. Oil level's good.
One of you all drive our belly Sunday. Second floor,
Monday. What are we leaving? We'll be leaving in a little while.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make the engine loud and not me.
Okay. How are those multi-purpose couplers holding up? Fine.
Attention and new Aerotrain taking southeast to west from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia daily. Come ride with us.
Watch your step.
Yeah, yours must have the wrong sound set in it.
All aboard. Close that up. Let's go. Okay.
Close that up. Let's go.
Ice cream, fruit juice, candy.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner served hot and cold. See attendant for details. You can put your luggage in the rack.
The PFAs are pretty cool. I never use them, but they are pretty cool.
Breakfast. I'd like to order a fruit juice, please.
That'll be 30 cents.
Wow, the seats recline.
Sit still, Denny. What would you like, ma'am? Miss, I'll take some poppin' ice cream.
I think this is the second time I've ever used the PFAs.
We're ready to pull out. Okay, tracks are clearing. Wait for your green eye. Oh, you're clear. You can depart anytime.
All right, boys. Yeah, Aaron, actually, I never actually tried the ones on the Gold Hudson. I don't even know what it does. I'm guessing Chooch is laughing about Newt's post on Instagram. I bet it does, Ryan. I bet maybe the board went bad in it, the original one, and then somebody got the board out of the New York Central one. I'm pretty sure you can go into MTH on the app on the computer and download sound sets, and you could change it to the Pennsylvania one. I'm not really good with MTH, so I'm not the best person to tell you how to do that, but I'm sure somebody in here, maybe Tim knows, but I don't know how to do that. But I know you can change all the sound sets and all that kind of stuff, so there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to go in there and change it to the PRR sound set. Did you buy a used, Ryan? I'm guessing probably. But that's what I would do. Well, even for you, I mean, if you want it to be, yeah, here you go. Ohio, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you probably next week or in Zach's stream on Sunday. And you could always run a conventional, Dawn. What I would do is, if I was you, Ryan, if you want to change it, I'd go on YouTube. I'm sure there's got to be videos. That or reach out Train Man Dan on Instagram and YouTube. He does good videos. But I know there's I did download some stuff. I never did it though. I know a lot of people change all that stuff though. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a night tonight. It was a good live. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Unfortunately, I got to go to work tomorrow, so I don't want to stay up too late. If you haven't watched the video of the Fort Pitt High Railers at the show, check it out. It was a really good time. And another thing I want to bring up is Zach got a really good guest coming on this weekend. So make sure you stay tuned and check out his live on Sunday. He got Mike Reagan joining in. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but I'm sure that'll be a good one to watch. So make sure you go by there and check that out. Chooch, I appreciate it. Dawn, same to you. You guys are awesome. Don't have to do that kind of stuff. I will talk to you guys all later.